Good morning, students. This is the second video of Java programming language. This is the chapter 5 and we will discuss the next topic. Today we will discuss the next topic, that is the IDE, Integrated Development Environment. Second, we will discuss steps to start a new project in Java, that how we can start the new project in Java. And third topic that we will discuss, compilation or compiler. But first of all, I will give the short review of the previous topic that we have discussed in the previous video about the Java. That we have discussed in the last video. Java is a high level programming language that is used to design or develop the software and the application. We can design different type of application, different type of softwares, and we can design website or web pages also with the help of the Java. And Java is a high level programming language, and this is the case sensitive programming language. Now question can be raised in your mind, why this is the case sensitive language and what do you mean by the case sensitive language? Case sensitive language means there we can use the small letters to write the program. But if you are writing any comment and if you want to write any message, then you can use the capital letter to write the message and comment. But if you are writing the program, there you have to use the small letters to write the program. And Java use the compiler to check the whole program at once. You all know in the high level programming language there are two things used to translate. It means we can say that two translators are used, interpreter and the compiler. Interpreter that check programs line by line, and the compiler that is used to check whole program at once. So if we are using the compiler, then we can save the time because it will check whole program at once and it will show the error if the error is there. Otherwise it will not show the error if error is not there. So what we can do with the help of the Java programming language? Using Java programming language, we can design or develop the software, applications and website or web pages that we can design or develop with the help of the software. These are the things that we have discussed in the previous video also. Many things also that we have discussed, and now we will discuss the new topic, the topic that we have to discuss first, that is IDE. IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment. Second topic that we have to discuss, that is steps to start a new project in Java. Third topic that we have to discuss, that is the compilation. Now let's start with the first topic, that is the IDE. You all know IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment, and Integrated Development Environment IDE is a software application that provides comprehensive facilities to computer programmers for software development. And using this, what we can do, we can develop the software and we can develop the applications also with the help of this integrated development environment. So we can say that IDE is a software application that provides comprehensive facilities to computer programmers for software development, and IDE normally consists of at least a source code editor, build automation tools and a debugger also. Tools provided by an IDE include a text editor, a project editor, a toolbar and an output viewer. IDE can perform a variety of functions. It can perform different type of functions. Notable ones include write code, compile code, debug code and monitor resources. Examples of IDE includes NetBeans, Eclipse, IntelliJ and Visual Studio. These are the examples of IDE, and if the question will ask in the examination, IDE stands for that, IDE stands for dash, then you will choose the correct answer. IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment. IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment, that you can choose the correct option. Now we will discuss the next topic, that how we can start the project in Java. How we can start project in Java? So now we will discuss the steps to start Java project. For you have to follow these steps to opening the new Java project wizard, and you can follow these steps. Okay, the first method that you can use, you can click on the file menu and you can choose new, and after that you have to click on the Java project. Otherwise you can use the other option. You have to click anywhere in the project explorer and select new, and after that you have to click on the Java project. Otherwise, you can use the other option by clicking on the new button in the toolbar and selecting Java project. So there are these methods you can use, and using this you can open the new Java project wizard. Again I will explain. Follow these steps to opening the new Java project wizard by clicking on the file menu and choosing new Java project. Otherwise you can use by right clicking anywhere in the project explorer and selecting new Java project, or you can use by clicking on the new button that you can see on your screen, the toolbar, and selecting Java project. So these are the process you can use, and using this what you can do, you can open the new Java project wizard. Now we will discuss the next. You can see the window. Using this you can start the new Java project, and you can follow these steps that we have discussed that you can see on the screen. It will appear like this, window will appear like this, and you can start the new Java project. Now we will discuss about the next, what is the compiler. Java source code is compiled into bytecode when we use the Java compiler, that we have discussed before this also. What we can do with the help of the Java compiler, compiler is used to check the program, whole program you can check with the help of the compiler. And compilers are used in the high level programming language, and Java is also the high level programming language. The bytecode gets saved on the disk with the file extension dot class, dot class. When the program is to be run, the bytecode is converted using the just-in-time compiler. The result is machine code, which is then fed to the memory and is executed. The word compilation means to compile, or in simple words, to compile source code to machine code or object code. That's why we can say that the word compilation means to compile, or in simple words, to compile source code to machine code or object code. So these are the things that we have discussed. Now we will discuss how we can run the Java program. Just you have written the Java program, then how you can run the Java program. And you also know that you have written the Java program, then you have to save the program with the extension .java. .java, that is the extension of the Java programming language, and you all know why we are using the extension. Extension name are used to identify or recognize the application or software. If you are writing the program with the help of the Java programming language, and if the extension is given .java, then you can easily identify that this is the program of Java programming language. It is developed with the help of the Java programming language. Now we'll discuss how we can run Java program. So you have to follow these steps, and using this you can run a Java program. First we will do, open a command prompt window and go to the directory where you saved the Java program. Like my first Java program .java. This is the example. You can write any name also. They are written my first Java program. You can write your name also, and you have to use the extension. Extension is required. If you are saving any file in the Java, extension is required, and you have to save with .java extension. Second, type javac my first Java program .java and press enter to compile your code. And now type Java my first Java program to run your program, and you will be able to see the result printed on the window. So these are the things that we discussed. We discussed that how you can run a Java program. So using this you can run the Java program. So what we discussed, how you can start the Java project also. You can write the program, and after writing the program you have to save with extension .java, that is required. Always you have to save the program with extension .java. Okay, I hope you all understood, and thanks for watching the video. Next thing that I will discuss in next video. Thanks for watching the video. Thank you so much everyone.